What's up, y'all? Aaron Smith here. So it's 2 degrees here in Gainesville. The temperature is 2 degrees with a negative 15 degree wind chill. Correction, it's actually 1 degree out here. Negative 20 degree wind chill factor. The wind is coming out of the north at 20 miles an hour. The wind chill factor is actually negative 20 degrees right now here in Gainesville, Texas. It's 1 degree. That's what my Strava GPS tracking says. So I decided to do a short bicycle ride around Gainesville. For those of you who don't know, I am an above-the-knee amputee, and I ride a standard mountain bike, and I also have a bunch of metal in my left leg from an accident that happened about 6 months ago. I'm able to ride just fine now, but today, conditions in Texas have deteriorated significantly since I rode yesterday. Yesterday there was snow on the ground, but today there's just so much of it. And it's either really hard packed and the hard packed stuff is slippery, or it's just real deep and loose. And when you ride on it in a vehicle or a car, it's like going over sand. So it's still easy to get stuck in and lose traction on. On some of these longer rides, I get real far from civilization. That wouldn't be a good idea to do in conditions like this. And so let's go take a tour of Gainesville together. There's not a whole lot of traffic, and there probably shouldn't be. If you have the option of staying indoors, stay indoors, because like I said, the roads have deteriorated significantly. They're only going to deteriorate more. This was a challenge for me. So, but I'm an athlete, I'm a top athlete, and my body can handle it, my mind can handle it. But anyway, come join me and enjoy the tour, the Winter Wonderland tour of Gainesville, Texas. All right, it's pretty windy. It's pretty windy. We're gonna ride this wind and use it as a tailwind at first. We'll be fighting it as a headwind on the way back. So 2 days ago, the back derailleur cable on this bicycle broke. And so that's the cable that controls the gears. And I called the bike shop and they said, just bring it in when you can. But obviously, I didn't have time to do that before the storm. So I fixed it myself. I didn't do as good a job as they would have done at the bike shop, but I now have 9 gears. See, this bicycle, it has 27 speeds. Normally, I fixed it to where it has 9 speeds. And those speeds are on the top front chain rings and the biggest 3 back chain rings on the back of my bike. So it's perfect. It's actually geared perfectly for going slow, which is what I need to do in the snow anyway. So the bike is fully functional for this kind of ride. All right, I gotta slow down right here. Whoa. All right, we're in downtown Gainesville. I'm clear to go, but this is gonna be maybe a little challenging because it's hard packed right here. Okay, so we made it. We made it across the hard packed snow and ice. So downtown Gainesville, Texas is pretty shut down. Pretty well shut down on Monday. On a Monday, you don't usually see, it's about 9 or 10 o'clock, so you don't usually see yeah, 9:47, that's what time it is. So you don't usually see it this quiet this time of day during this day of the week, on this day of the week. Whoa. All right. So I'm losing a little traction in the snow here. It's like I said, it's like sand. So we'll keep moving past these pedestrians, which is what we essentially are. How are y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So I've got these gloves on and my fingers are still getting cold. My feet are good. My feet and toes, they feel perfect. So we're gonna go down Church Street. Church Street's a pretty street anyway. So we'll see what it looks like in the snow. Snow's pretty deep here. We haven't had many cars go down this street at all. Just a handful. So we've got the road to ourselves right now. There's nobody behind me, nobody in front of me. We're going downhill. We've got a nice little tailwind. The key is being dressed properly though. Any exposed skin could easily and quickly get frostbite right now. Even though it's so pretty out here, that cold, it takes no prisoners. So I've got there's no bare skin exposed on my body right now. Everything is covered up. And even so, fingers are still cold. Yeah, we're about to fight that wind. About to turn into it. Okay, we got our green light. Here I go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we made it so far. Knock on wood. This is really tough, y'all. I feel like I'm in Alaska right now. It's no joke. I would not recommend getting out in it unless you absolutely have to, or unless you're a top-tier athlete like me who's physically conditioned to be able to handle this kind of stress on your body. It's not easy. All right, I got a car coming up behind me. Hopefully they give me some space. Yeah, they're giving me some space. Giving me a wide. They're passing me, giving me plenty of space. I appreciate that, especially in this weather. No one really knows what their car or truck's gonna do at a higher rate of speed on this. So drive slow at the bare minimum. Ideally, just don't get out in it. Well, that was a nice person. They waved, went slow, waited for the oncoming cars to move, and then they went around me. So that's how to do it. Just take it slow. Don't get in a rush in this. Whoa. All right. We made it pretty far. But I'm losing that traction. I get on this stuff like this, and look what happens. You know, you try to turn and you lose. That's how you lose the traction right there. It's a little bit of turning on that fluffy stuff and it just gives way like sand. So you got to either go straight through this or get on the hard pack stuff. And then on the hard pack stuff, you got to worry about the surface being slippery. So alrighty. Made it 3 miles. So thanks for joining me on this bicycle ride, and be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more awesome adventures like this one.